This started life as a simple 1967 Mustang Coupe. 6 cylinders, steel wheels, basic interior. But somewhere along the way, someone decided basic wasn't enough. This is a 1967 Ford Mustang Restomod with absolutely no intention of living in the past. The first generation Mustang ran from 1964 and a half to 1973, but 1967 changed everything. Ford had already shocked the industry with the original Mustang, but by the mid-60s, competition was closing in fast. Chevrolet had the Camaro, horsepower was climbing, and the Mustang needed room to grow. So for 1967, Ford redesigned the car, longer, wider, and more muscular. The engine bay was expanded, the stance was widened, and the Mustang officially became a true performance platform. That redesign is exactly why the 67 makes the perfect Restomod, with the classic lines everyone loves, and then with proportions to handle modern power, brakes, and suspension. This Mustang wears a single-stage dark blue finish with subtle ghost flames flowing from the front wheels into the doors. They don't scream, they reveal themselves only when the light hits just right. Inside, the Mustang is fully reimagined for real driving. ProCar Rally front seats replace the original chairs. These look great and they actually hold you in place. In front of the driver, blue Dakota digital gauges deliver a modern accuracy inside a classic dash, while digital odometer shows just over 1,200 miles since build. This means clearly fresh. A flaming river tilt column connects to a 4-spoke steering wheel with the Mustang logo, horn button, and a Hurst floor shifter. This reminds you the car still values driver involvement. A new Pioneer radio handles tunes, actual cup holders, and the AC blows cold, because Restomod should be exciting, not exhausting. Originally, the Mustang left the factory with a 200 cubic inch inline 6. Reliable, efficient, easy to work on, but not exactly thrilling. Today, that engine is long gone. In its place sits a built 347. Fueling is handled by a Holley Terminator fuel injection system, paired with Patriot, Freedom Performance heads, shorty headers, and throttle response only EFI can deliver. A 5-speed manual transmission puts driver's controls in the hands, and a Ford 9-inch shows proven setup built to handle real torque. This isn't just about straight line speed. This is about balance, strength, and confidence. Underneath, this Mustang shows its transformation. Flaming River rack and pinion power steering replaces that vintage classic feel, while QA1 coilovers on all 4 corners keep it planted. In the rear, you got a 4-link with panhard bar, so when you're pushing it hard, those tires are planted. Stopping power comes from Wilwood big brakes with drilled and slotted rotors, because when you add performance, you better add brakes to match. 18-inch American racing wheels give this Mustang a modern, aggressive footprint. 265/35/18 up front and a massive 315/30/18 out back. This 1967 Ford Mustang Restomod proves you don't have to choose between nostalgia and performance. If you're ready for this Mustang, be ready for loudness, control, speed. I mean, this thing has actually got all the good stuff. Now, if you're looking for something perfect on the exterior, this one's not for you. Now, is it actually in good shape? Yeah, absolutely. This thing runs out really well. It's got all this, it's got all the Dakota digital gauges. I mean, it's got the Hurst shifter. It's a 5-speed. Plus, we got Pioneer in here, so all the tunes work. AC blows cold. But what's really great about this is it just goes. Yeah, and it actually stops too. That's what I like about it. You got Wilwood all the way around. The suspension, you've got control. That is what is awesome about this 67. Now, when we go through just some of the functionality, things like that, so all the lights work. It's got tilt, flaming river. That's just really good setup with that. All the turn signals work too, and we got AC. Now, it's a little loud in here. You could probably tell from a little bit of the decibels kind of crackling a little bit. That's just because it is kind of loud in here. But this is not about quietness. This is about getting on the road and really being in control. And when people, you know, see you or hear you coming into the car show, hey, this is it. It's loud on the inside, it's loud on the outside. Yeah. Yeah. This one is definitely something that you want in your collection or just to drive. Very, very aggressive. The traction is really good with it. It moves out, and hey, you can do all that with the AC on. Now remember, we have over 300 photos. We have online financing, nationwide transport, all ClassicCarAddict.com. Right after this, we're going to get into the exterior. 1967 Mustang Restomod. This thing is actually unbelievable. It's got all of the good stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you here in the engine first, just to kind of show you exactly what's going on. So we got the 5.0 liter Cobra engine. Now this has been all bored out. It's got aluminum heads. It's got shorty headers. Thing sounds amazing. It runs great. Aluminum radiator, and yes, AC. AC is blowing cold on this one. This thing's got all kinds of upgrades. Now you can see here, oh yeah, we've got upgrades, coilovers all the way around. We've got Wilwood brakes. It's got all of the good stuff. It also has a 5-speed. Hey, come on, this thing has got the good stuff in here. And again, you can see in here, it's not in perfect shape. This thing is meant to be drove. And it's a 67, so it's got that really, really good appeal to it. It shows out really well, and the paint needs a little work, but it's still really, really nice quality for the price that we were selling it at. Now let's go through some of the other things, and I'll give you an engine startup here at the end. But all the bumpers are all great. We also do have some good upgrades with being able to see LED in the rear, and then also you do have your LED for your halos, and those all work too. I'll keep those, just give you a little show with those. So just good lighting all the way around. That allows you to be able to actually drive it at night. We do have them in the rear as well with the LEDs. Now let's get into the wheels and tires. So we have American Racing, and then you do have, these are actually a pretty aggressive wheel. They're from 23, so they've got good tread. They are new, rims are new. Wilwood brakes. You have slotted and drilled rotors as well. Suspension setup just gives you all the planting. You can take the corners actually really fast because this plants you with all of that rubber. And then we got actually a big rubber here in the back as well. You can see here, again, we have a staggered setup, and then here in the back, 315/30. That is a huge tire. Wilwood in the rear as well. You got posi, so it is all gonna hook. It plants down to the ground. Now we're gonna go through and just show you, because we got some really good sunlight here. It's getting ready to fade out, but you can see, I mean, it's not perfect. There are a few little spots that you just get all the way around. It's Arizona, so it's a little dusty out here, but there's actually a nice ghost flame in here. It is very subtle, but it is there, just so that you know. There's a little bit of chips that you got here on the hood too, and then you got a little bit of paint chip right there, and then along that cowl as well. Trim, this has all been matted out, so it's got a good, nice flow with that, and then get into just some of this other paint issues that we have here. Again, like I said, it's not perfect. It does have a few little issues, but the good thing is that they did a lot of the work on there. There is a little bit of Bondo in here, but not a lot. All of these bottom parts are actually nice and solid. They skimmed it, a little bit of an older job, but again, that's your worst spot there. So out of the whole thing, that is the worst spot. Let me grab the keys, show you here one other place. in here, all finished out, but you can see that's all metal. There is a little bit of Bondo fill that you can see there, but again, it's skimmed and it's not like fully filling holes. And there's a little bit over here where you can see right there. I was digging through it just to see. It is kind of coming up just a little bit, but again, nice and solid all the way through with that. Fitment is nice with that trunk. All the chrome bumpers are good. LEDs through the rear. Got your reverse lights down there. Again, getting into all the rims, just showing you that they are new. So you do have just a little bit of rub that you can get if you really plant it in there. But for a 315, not tearing a fender off, this is a really good setup. You just got a little bit more. That side is a little worse than this. But I do like how they brought down and took the drip rails off, smoothed it, just made it a really nice looking car. Little gouge here. And those are some of basically the whole exterior, just to kind of show you exactly how it is. We want to make sure that you can come see us or have an inspection, because we want to go through these vehicles as much as we possibly can. And I try to go through this more on every vehicle, so you can really see how the paint, body, rims, tires, everything that it is. Now again, new tires do have a little bit of rubbing on the tire there, but really plants, sets up really well. And at the end of this video, we'll go through under the LED lights that we have inside and show you every bit of the car without me talking. But I just want to go through and show you where to look. So just showing you the worst spots, and then we'll go everything great about this one. So we do have illuminated LED for the door seal right there. Upgraded ProCar seats. These are actually really nice and comfortable. You can sit in them and you aren't going all over the place. You also do have tilt steering wheel, Dakota digital gauges that have been upgraded. Those are all in really good shape. Down here, you also do have your Holley Terminator. This is running the fuel system. So really good shape with that. All of that is working. Pioneer for the tunes, that does work. It's got some really good speakers here on the kick panel and then up in the deck tray as well. AC does blow cold as well. Obviously it's not blowing cold right now because the engine's not on, but it is loud. So just so you know, horn does not work. And the wiper switch, there's no wiper switch on this one setup. So it does have AC and heat. Your old fan switch and heat is no longer functioning, so it is through the new system. Back seat's in great shape. You guys saw the trunk. Take you over. Let me show you the windows. We do have windows. We have windows in the rear. We do have an extra set. He has not dropped it off yet, but those for the levers as well. But I'm going to show you here in the front. Let's see, doesn't have them on there. I'm not going to take these off. Once we get those in, these will work. Now they are a little tough going up and down. They're not full smooth. Right there. So you can see just a little. They've definitely been readjusted at one time. Seems like they're a little bit tougher going down than going up, but hey, they do go up and down. And door fitment right here is just off, just a little bit there on the bottom. But hey, if you can deal with just a few of those things, this Mustang is awesome. It rips. It really does. It rips, and you can take the corners, get real into it, and it holds. It plants, and that's because of the whole suspension setup that you'll see after this. Now, this one. So if you've had a Mustang before, you know they're always just a little kind of finicky with these outer seals. and these top plates that they do to use the trim. Let's see, so it does go up and down. It is just a little stiff. Definitely needs to be used, maybe lubed up just a little bit. Hey, this is a car channel. That's all set. You can see in here, new carpet, dash pad's in good shape, dash is in good shape. Those seats, really comfortable. And the back seat, also really set up nice. And you can see speakers there on that back deck tray as well. Now, try to go through everything with this. Now, let's take it on the undercarriage. All right, now we're getting underneath the car. This is where every car tells its secrets, and this one has got some real good upgrades with it. That's why I like this one so much. So we'll start off. Front suspension. We got your grab-a-track for your all, and then you do have coilovers as well for your front suspension. Wilwood big brake kit. You do have your sway bar for the front. Flaming River for your rack. That is all new, so you can tell that's just all new. Now we have your 347, that's your stroke 302. We got aluminum heads, we have shorty headers, that runs back into dual exhaust Flowmaster mufflers. Now this is pushing into your 5-speed manual transmission as well. You guys saw all the exterior, interior, but this is the big sign of all of the vehicles. So you can see here, this is all in good shape. We do have a few little points that also have a little bit of kind of damage right there that you can see, but again, it is really in good shape. Most of these show that. This has no rust, so that's why I really like this one. This is just a little bit of dirt. It is not actual rust or rot, so that is really good with this. Now let's get into the Ford 9-inch. So Ford 9-inch, you also do have the 350 gear ratio, coilovers, big brake kit, and then also it is set up for your 4-link, and that's got your panhard right there in the back. New fuel tank, all new fuel lines. That's why I said, hey, this thing is a really good deal. Once you see what is under here and all the money that has been spent going into this, you are getting a deal. Thanks for watching. ClassicCarAddict.com.